Hey, what is up, you guys? Fico here, and welcome to the impressions video for the Scarlett Studio from Focusrite. Now, small disclaimer, I'm going to be giving my impressions of this more as a YouTuber use, not much as in musician usage. Because, well, I'm not a musician, but this thing is mainly designed specifically, I think, more for musician production. But without further ado, this is the impressions of the Focusrite Scarlett Studio. Now, the Focusrite Scarlett Studio comes with pretty much everything you need to have good quality audio when you're recording yourself, and that includes obviously the star of the show, the Scarlett 2i2. I've been hearing about this USB audio interface for some time, and I wanted to see if this was worth getting. Now, talk about this a little bit. The Scarlett 2i2 comes with the two quality award-winning preamps, which you can plug in both an XLR and a 1/4 TRS jack, so you can plug in either an XLR microphone or an instrument that goes with the TRS jack. Now, you can record up to 24-bit resolution, up to 96 kilohertz. The thing itself has got a good weight. It's about 1.3 pounds, and it's made of this nice metal unibody case. It's powered by a USB, and it's got a nice couple of good features in it. Like, for example, there's these things that light up in the gain knobs. Those are called the LED gain halos, which basically, if they're green, that means your voice isn't clipping. If it turns like orangey and red, that means that it's clipping, and you might need to adjust it so that you have an idea that, you know, maybe your voice may be a bit too loud. It's a little hard to fix in post, so just turn down the knob a little bit. It also has direct monitoring, which you can plug in any set that you can headphones that you can plug in with the TRS jack, including the ones that come in, which I'll talk about in a little bit. But you can also switch that so you can listen to direct monitoring, but you could also turn off direct monitoring and have the plug in some speakers that can go with the TRS jacks that are located in the back. There are two balance outputs on the back of the Scarlett 2i2, and you can plug in, like I said, some studio quality speakers. This also has a little switch on it that is indicating, it says 48 volt. That's phantom power, and that basically is what feeds power to the microphone that comes included, or any microphone that can be plugged in with one of the XLR ports as well. It comes also on the back of it with a Kensington lock slot, so you can lock it into the desk. So if somebody tries to take it, you can't take it away. So that's nice that it has that. Now, I'm going to leave a link down below with the rest of the specifications. Those are more for like the audio files, but they're all going to be located down below. Now, I said that it came with a microphone, and it includes the large diaphragm CM25 condenser mic, and it records in a cardioid pattern, which means directly in front of you, and focuses mainly on what's being recorded in front of the microphone. And it comes with a stand clip, which you can screw into a mic stand, and then you can just twist the microphone in so that it can get held in. And it comes also with the Pro HD60 closed back headphones, a 3-meter XLR cable, the Cubase recording software, which is basically what you can use to record your audio with it, your music with it. It comes with a few other things. It comes with a gig of something called a Loopmaster sample content, which I think is just a couple of samples that can get you can put in your music, the innovation-based studio virtual instrument, and the Focusrite Scarlett plugin suite. It is recommended that you go to Focusrite's site and download the latest drivers, and believe me, this was probably one of the easiest things to set up. I mean, I'm not music focused, but this whole thing featuring what you need, like the headphones to monitor your audio, your microphone, and the ability to plug in instruments and the microphone, and with the recording studio software from Cubase, it's wonderful. But I'm gonna get to why this Cubase it's a little bad, but I'm using Audacity because I've been so used to it. But you can just go to Audacity, swap the device itself, and switch it so that it could be the Scarlett 2i2, where you're getting your audio to and from and all that other jazz. I love the direct monitoring. It's like that little switch down at the bottom where you can actually just listen to yourself, so you can hear your voice as you're doing the recording. That's really nice. The ease of install, even for someone who's never used audio software and hardware like this, is actually rather easy. That comes with the instruction booklet. It's actually super easy. It's just a matter of getting the latest updates and plugging it in directly, and then going to the software that you need and making sure that it's the Scarlett 2i2. Now, the microphone, even with the whole thing, it comes with it's a small microphone, but it has good weight to it. It's actually rather great. If you've been watching any of the other videos that I've been doing since the year have begun, you might have noticed that the audio is different with it. That's the one that I'm using, and let me tell you, there are probably better microphones out there. I'm pretty sure there are better microphones on there. I'm actually thinking of which one's going to be my next microphone, but that mic is super good. And if you catch the Focusrite Studio trailer video, you can hear a recording done just using the stuff that comes in the box, which is really nice. Now onto the monitors. The HD60 monitors, they are very nice. They got good weight, they're comfortable, they can go on for a while and wear them. They're really easily adjustable, and the sound quality on those is very terrific. I don't know if it's better. I don't think they're better than the M50s that I got recently, but then again, these are ones that come with a bunch of other things that are with it. This is just a to get started sort of deal, but wow, they sound much better than any gaming headset out there, guaranteed. And here's one thing that I don't hear too many people talk about. This Scarlett 2i2, the thing itself, the audio interface, is also a great digital to audio, a digital to analog converter. It's a great DAC, because I mean, you could use that as your main sound solution. You don't need speakers plugged into a USB or a sound card. You could actually use the Scarlett and plug some studio speakers on it, or just do it direct monitoring with the headset, with the headphones, and you can get cleaner audio, which makes sense because this is made to listen to yourself as you record your audio. And it's also great because this is audio equipment that is built to get the cleanest audio sent through to the computer. I mean, this is why I think it's considered a really great DAC. I mean, there's no electronic interference with it because it's plugged in through USB. And given that this is a great digital to analog converter, it makes the sound that you get when you plug headphones on it even better. Even the studio quality ones like the ATH M50s or the M50Xs, or the HD60s. When you listen to music, when you play games, or you watch movies with this as well, it is wonderful. This is a multi-use device that I highly recommend. I absolutely love it. And I am definitely getting studio speakers to plug in. I'm gonna replace the Bose speakers that I have. They've been great. I love them, but it's time to get better audio. Now, with this comes I did find a couple of things that I didn't like, but these are more like things that I didn't like. These are more like pet peeves. Like, for example, the Scarlett 2i2 doesn't have a way that you can turn it off through an on-off switch, basically unplugging it or turning off the computer. Now, I leave it on pretty much all the time because when I unplug it, at least in my case, the mouse pointer starts to glitch up. Like, it starts to click out of nowhere automatically. I think it's only related to me. This is only a PC related issue, but it's just something that annoyed me. So now, to avoid that and having to restart my computer manually by turning it off or resetting it, I have to basically just leave it on. And then there's Cubase. Remember that I said that it came with the Cubase. It says it's the LE, but if you but it's actually LE7. I actually just noticed it on the box. It's Cubase LE7. This is music production software. It's heavy, it's intense, it's supposed to just get you up and running, but this is a lot of stuff. Even the videos from the site themselves, from the people that did Cubase, they make it sound so easy, but I think it's because they work with music production software, so when they say it sounds like it's a no-brainer, but it really isn't. For me, I just want to know, how do you get recordings done with it, and how do you edit and EQ and do all of this? And it's not been quite a good ride with it. That's why I'm using Audacity, because it's just straightforward, and I get what I need from Audacity. Not that Cubase is bad, but for a guy like me, I could get used to Cubase. I'm trying to get used to Cubase, but I wish it was something a little more user-friendly, because this might not be for a musician. This might be for someone like me. And I got this on sale. I think the price of it is either $249 or $299. You'd have to check with wherever you're buying this. I got this from Sam Ash, which was on sale. And this does not come with a mic stand. Keep that in mind. You have to get a mic stand. I got a pretty okay mic stand with a boom pole on it, but I am planning on getting a Rode extended arm one, which I really like. I want to get one of those because I've seen it in multiple videos, but keep that in mind. And also, pro tip, the mic clip, the clip that you can screw into the stand, comes with a little metallic screw thingy there. Unscrew that, because you will not be able to screw the clip on. I had to go to Sam Ash themselves to explain to them that I can't screw the thing in, and then within like 30 seconds later, it actually dawned on me that you could unscrew the clip thing below, and I felt kind of stupid. And you know, that goes to show you, man, you may know shit about computers, you may know shit about technology, but music production, this is all an entirely different science. Thoughts? I absolutely love this. I mean, because as if I were a musician, this would be the go-to thing that I would get, because I've heard of good quality audio from videos that use the Focusrite 2i2. But when I heard that it came all included with as a studio, it came with a mic and it came with the monitors, and it's under 300 bucks, where each and every single thing on its own can go over, including the software. That to me is wonderful. Wonderful, because there are microphones, good microphones, and I say, well, why don't I just keep using the Blue Yeti? Well, the Blue Yeti is a terrific microphone, but the XLR connection that you get, that you use with a microphone, and the USB connection that you get with the Yeti, it does something very important, and that is it reduces the background noise. It gets better, clearer, crisper audio from you. Whereas the Blue Yeti, because it's made by a great company, which that's where I'm getting my next microphone, Blue, but that is built with different recording patterns, and that is it has a very sensitive pickup, and I think it has more to do with the kind of connection. Now, there is another version of the Blue Yeti. You can plug in an XLR and you'd be surprised the improvement that it does, because you could record a better, it's sort of like the kind of, it's hard to explain because I'm not an audiophile or a musician, but I guess what I'm trying to say is that the connection with an XLR to a microphone, and the fact that this is plugged in with a microphone that was built specifically for, you know, people that want to record vocals, that's, to me, is I think why it's a clearer sound. Whereas the Yeti, it's just built to record all sorts of ways, and it picks up the audio from the background really easily. And this one, it's great. It's easy. I love the halo LEDs. I love the direct monitoring. I love that it's a great DAC that you could use to listen to music and play games, which makes the games like immersed. You are immersed in this, I swear. So if you're looking for an audio solution for, if you're a YouTuber that you want better quality audio from your voice and you want to be able to listen to yourself, direct monitoring better with hardware that is built to get the best possible audio when you're a starter, the Scarlett 2i2 Studio, the Focusrite Scarlett Studio with the 2i2, the HD60 monitors, and the CM25 microphone is perfect. It's got everything you need. Buy a mic stand though, because holding the microphone, it might be a bit awkward though, so you'd like to leave it so that it doesn't pick up you shaking it. So do that. And of course, you can also use it as your primary audio solution by plugging studio monitors on it and studio speakers. And that is all I've got to say about it. I'm going to leave a link down below, the Amazon link. I'm also going to leave a link to the site. And I'm also going to leave a link to the Focusrite Studio video that I heard and I saw. And it gives you a good idea of what you will get when you listen to it. All terrific, and I honestly, this is probably one of the best purchases I've done since buying the Rode VideoMic that I've got right here, since buying the Blue Yeti. This is it. This is the best. If you guys got any questions, I'll try to figure out. Just keep in mind that I'm not a musician, so if you got music related questions, you might need to ask somebody from a music store or Focusrite directly. So ask them about music. But if you guys want to ask something of me from my experience of it, let me know down below. And as always, I'd like to thank you so much for watching. I'm pumping up videos very awesome and a very great rate, and I'm gonna keep on doing it because I like what I'm doing. So thank you so much for watching. My name is Fico. That was my gaming mind. Bye bye, everybody.